World Cup has put Qatar on the map.
That's what sports does, unearths a culture that you might not have ever learned about.
Being in the desert, the visual identity, if you want, is different.
Why don't we use our heritage as roots? That's it. But then use the technologies, the advancement of the world to create contemporary Qatari architecture.
Al Rayyan Stadium, it's like the sand dunes in our desert. Al Bayt Stadium, it's obvious it's the tent in the desert.
Al Stadium is my personal favorite. It resembles the Gahfiya. It's the base of our headgear, and it's a sign of maturity.
Is what's covering and protecting our head. It shades it, so it protects from the heat. But if you zoom into the skin, it has openings. So we had to study the flow of the wind.
What they've achieved cooling the stadiums is amazing.
We don't control physical phenomena like temperature. We're controlling how people perceive temperature. Yes, heat is a challenge, but at the same time it's an opportunity, and we can turn it into a legacy.
This World Cup bid and won the bid on the fact that it started its legacy planning from the outset. It's not called the Supreme Committee for Delivery, it's called the Supreme Committee for Delivery and Legacy.
Didn't want the excitement of hosting the World Cup to make us just ignore or forget about what's after the World Cup.
Al Thumama Stadium, after the World Cup, dismantled the upper 20,000, put a boutique hotel, a sports hospital, and headquarters of local teams.
The Education City Stadium, beyond the World Cup, it's going to be a hub basically for sports, specifically women's sports on campus.
We wanted to use the World Cup as a catalyst to accelerate our national development on achieving our Qatar National Vision 2030.
Scientific knowledge that now will remain in Qatar and will remain today and forever.
The World Cup finishes and the new year starts. You're gonna have a city that has the highest standard of infrastructure, whether it's the highways or the trains or the number of universities. I mean, we're gonna have a wonderful city that the sky is our limit.